So, Son Goku. Personally, I don't think I've really made a video like diving deep into my real issues with Goku as a character. At least as far as Super is concerned, I've made little nods and little hints about my real takes on it. But I think, given I've had conversations with mutuals on TikTok, Instagram, and Discord about Goku's character, I feel like it's only right that I make a full-length video on it. Just to put that in the open, because I hear a lot of people making a lot of stupid arguments on behalf of Super Goku. And I just want to dispel a lot of that, personally. That's just the point of this video. One of the things that I don't like when it comes to conversation about Goku, and one that I find honestly disingenuous, the idea that, since Goku did stupid things in Z, it basically nullifies the argument in Super because, he did the same stuff in Z. And my problem is they turn it into an argument of, Goku is a static character and he doesn't grow. And to that I say, if you really genuinely believe, and I know most Dragon Ball fans don't do this, so this is why I say disingenuous. If you really genuinely believe that Goku as a boy is the exact same character as Goku as a almost 50-something-year-old man, if you think they're entirely the same, there's something wrong with you. And I just think you're being disingenuous with your arguments, and I think you're a little bit of a shill when it comes to that. I like Toriyama. I love Toriyama. He has written literally my favorite series of all time ever. Like, Dragon Ball is literally like my favorite thing of all time. But at the same time, I'm not so in love with the series and in love with the mangaka who wrote the series to the point where I can't criticize it. And that's my biggest issue. A lot of Dragon Ball fans, they just ready to shill out the next product without really giving it a fair lens as far as being critical to it. And that's, again, where my issue lies with it. At least as far as like modern day discourse when it comes to Dragon Ball Super. And at the end of the day, Goku was a simple character in the early days of Dragon Ball, mainly because he was a child. Like 40% of the Dragon Ball franchise is of Goku as a child, and him growing and meeting characters and socializing with other people in the world, not even just like in a small village. He literally traveled the world and gained new experiences, gained new understandings and friends along the way. So this idea that Goku is just like always just in a constant flow state of stupid is just wrong. Goku was his most analytical in the Android saga, and it carried over a lot in as far as like the Majin saga, which is not even a lot of people's favorite saga. Since everyone likes to, for lack of a better term, shit on the Majin Buu saga and not give it its roses, Goku was the most mature he's ever been. He's made statements in the manga and in the anime saying that I'm not even supposed to be in this world right now. I have no responsibility here anymore. I shouldn't be here. Me being here caused more problems because everyone always says that Goku causes problems. Everyone always says that Goku has more problems. And I believe in the Majin saga, it shut a lot of those fans up, but at the same time, it caused more problems because it turned into, now that Goku's being more proactive as far as recognizing his responsibilities and causing these conflicts, this is a conflict that Goku did not do. So why is everyone on Goku's case about, saying he's not supposed to be here when that's what you wanted? I think a lot of Dragon Ball fans don't know what they want when it comes to just, Goku's character. They want the super badass, but then they want the super simplistic Goku. I think there's a healthy medium, but I think for the most part, modern Dragon Ball, as far as Toei animation, as far as the Toriyama, as far as Toyotaro, they're just so used to pandering to the flanderized version of Goku to where they don't really treat Goku as a individual in the story who can grow and progress, because that's literally his main thing. Most characters in Dragon Ball grow and progress through martial arts and through battle. So the fact that this character doesn't grow when every other character develops and grows, i.e. Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, Bulma, so many other characters that have had, let's say, for lack of a better term, rocky standings in the Z Fighters, they elevated themselves and grew to become better characters as far as like where their stories have gone now. And I think that Goku just stays the same, and I don't like the argument as far as, he's supposed to be that way. Because again, he does not always stay the same. He does not always stay the same in Dragon Ball or even the Z portion of Dragon Ball. So this idea that Goku can just stay the same is stupid. So I just wanted to nip that part in the bud. Now we can move on to the other portions of the video. Another part of the stories is like, let's just focus on the mistakes themselves. The mistakes that everyone like to throw at him is, it's okay that Goku threw the senzu bean at Moro because, look, he threw the senzu bean at Cell. So look at that. That's consistent, right? And it's like, just because it's consistent, that just adds more credence to our previous point that I already made. Again, just because Goku does something in Z, that should show that he should progress as a character. instead of making the same mistakes that jeopardize the entire planet and everyone on it, including the people he cares for. So I just find it stupid that people really want to use that argument. And again, we already know Goku was a selfish character and always was a selfish character, but he's not that person anymore. He has a family, he has a granddaughter, he has people who rely on him and depend on him to protect them in these trying times, because he's more or less the only one who can. So the fact that Goku has to still make the same rookie mistakes or the same, battle hungry mistakes is stupid, because Vegeta doesn't even make those mistakes. Vegeta does more atoning for his actions than Goku does, and Goku's the main title character of the series. Like, I just don't like how Vegeta gets all this development and Goku just is stagnant as a character. He just stays the same and people just eat it up. And I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just really not. I prefer a character like Goku to grow from his past battles, to grow from his mistakes as a warrior. And another thing I don't like about Dragon Ball Super is that they supplant issues with Goku that were never present in Z or even Dragon Ball. You could even argue, sure, some of it were when he was a literal child, that's fine. But as an adult, you grow out of those old habits. Again, sensu beans, letting your guard down, all of these things. Goku has paid for these mistakes so many times in Z and in Dragon Ball. Letting your guard down, not securing the kill when it comes to getting rid of pure evil people like Frieza or Cell, and he's made up for those mistakes many times in the Z portion, and of course not at all in Super for some reason. It's like he learns them as soon as they happen, like again. It's like Goku is a simple person, but when it comes to being a warrior, when it comes to being a fighter, when it comes to protecting the people he cares for, he locks in. That's what Goku does. So the fact that people want to pretend as if Goku doesn't do that, and just he's always going to be this perpetual idiot, this perpetual himbo that will consistently make the same mistakes over and over again. I'm sorry, but as a Dragon Ball fan, that's not the appealing thing to me. That's not what I appeal to when it comes to Dragon Ball. I don't like people who are consistently making the same mistakes and never recognizing that these need to change. Like, no. And the fact that people are just okay with Goku staying this way is honestly my issue when it comes to the Dragon Ball community in modern times. Like, no, it's okay for Goku to change, but for some reason, again, a lot of people, I guess they can't relate to a Goku that's, I don't know, an adult, as an adult. And I think we've been seeing a lot of that when it comes to the marketing, as far as what Toyotaro has been producing when it comes to newer projects, i.e. Dragon Ball Daima. Goku, instead of progressing, growing up, becoming a master of his own, training Oob, or moving on to the Moro arc, instead we're getting things along the lines of, let's just regress him as a character even further and make him a child again. Because we haven't seen that before. And we've seen how people are receptive to that. And I think, and I'll touch on this in a later video when it comes to people's thoughts on Daima, because I heard a lot of stupid arguments when it comes to people just saying, just deal with it, it didn't come out yet. Like, no, I'll deal with that then. But yeah, at the end of the day, this has just been my thoughts on, Goku as a character. Let me know yours in the comments below. I will most likely do a part 2 because I have more thoughts, but I don't want this video to be too long. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Peace.